Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to your top stories, brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Clark County School District Superintendent Jesus Jara is officially gotten his job back, though whether or not he wants to come back is still up to question. That's after his attorney sent a letter saying he is owed $2.6 million and included allegations of a hostile work environment. Review-Journal's Jen Ah tells us what's next. Jen?
Well, Renee, if Superintendent Jara decides he doesn't want to stay, he'll have to provide 3 to 4 names to the board attorney as possible superintendent candidates for the board to consider. This comes after the Clark County School Board meeting lasted well into the overnight hours and took an ugly turn with voices being raised and name calling.
Not one single student outcome this year. Who sets this agenda? There's only so much we can do when we are asking for things. We're asking for things finally, and it has come to a point where we have to get 3 trustees to put anything on this agenda.
You are so baloney.
The Clark County School Board voted 4-3 to not go through with the termination and officially reinstate Superintendent Jara to his post. Trustee Irene Cepeda was the swing vote last month in deciding to terminate Jara's contract. Afterwards, she sent out a statement saying more troubling info had come out since the vote and she had changed her mind. The public also remains divided on this issue. You can watch the meeting's highlights on our website or YouTube. Renee?
And police provide an update on the Tuesday officer-involved shooting on North Pecos and East Lake Mead. Police say 25-year-old Tavion Davidson was reported for having a gun, and when police approached, he fled and fired 1 round at one of the officers.
Make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Davidson suffered non-life-threatening injuries and faces multiple charges, including attempted murder on a police officer. Metro also released the names of the officers involved, Officer Jeffrey Burr and Demario Simmons. And Las Vegas police need your help finding a man who spray-painted obscenities on a police vehicle. Metro released this surveillance video from the incident, which happened at about 7:20 p.m. on November 5th on Las Vegas Boulevard and Harmon Avenue. Police say the suspect is a white or Hispanic adult male. Anyone with information is urged to call Metro. And in a special salute to those in uniform, the Las Vegas Raiders visited with members of the military and their families at Nellis Air Force Base. Players and Raiderettes were on the base to meet and greet, sign autographs, and pose for pictures. The team also got a chance to check out the base. Military personnel showed them the aircrafts and let them participate in an explosive ordnance disposal. The event was coordinated with USAA. Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Friday, everyone. Mostly sunny skies today, highs topping 72 degrees. Calm winds throughout the day. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, lows around 51 degrees. For the rest of the weekend, a cooling trend starts Sunday, 70 degrees for the high, light winds throughout the weekend. Evening lows in the low 50s. Daytime highs will start to slip down into the upper 60s to start your work week. Now in your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, the latest numbers for Nevada jobs and unemployment are out, and we're seeing the unemployment rate dip down. October's unemployment rate was 7.3%, which is slightly down from September's 7.5%. More than 11,000 jobs were also added. About 8,400 were right here in Las Vegas. Professionals and business services employment saw the most growth over the month, and one official says the labor market is showing some post-COVID improvement.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. Golden Knights defenseman Zach Whitecloud was activated from injured reserve and was in action for the first time since sustaining a broken hand against Edmonton. His return gave a spark to the Golden Knights as he scored 2 goals, and the Knights beat the Detroit Red Wings 5-2 on Thursday. Whitecloud, along with Nick Hague and Paul Cotter, contributed to the Knights' 4-goal second period. Riley Smith capped it off with the 5th goal in the 3rd. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. UNLV is an 11-point underdog and plus 350 on the money line at the Westgate SuperBook for its game today against number 23 San Diego State at Allegiant Stadium. The Aztecs are minus 420 on the money line. The total is 41. The Rebels are coming off the first 2 wins for Coach Marcus Arroyo at UNLV, prevailing as underdogs against New Mexico and Hawaii. San Diego State has not covered in 4 of its past 5 games.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Glittering Lights Las Vegas Motor Speedway, it might be a mild fall, but it's still fall, and we have some soul-warming, cozy dishes that taste like the season. Starting in Henderson, Boom Bang Fine Foods and Cocktails has a mushroom and biscuit pot pie that you can also add a Cornish hen to. And nothing says fall more than pumpkin. The STK Steakhouse at the Cosmopolitan added some lobster ravioli. You can also find an autumn-themed cocktail with cognac layered applejack brandy topped with apples and nutmeg at Primrose at Park MGM. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental Love Your Smile Again, there's a new after-school program at the Boys and Girls Club of Southern Nevada, Group Therapy. Clubs across the valley started offering the therapy last month to help children and the families improve their emotional well-being. They learn how to manage anger, recognize emotional triggers, and stop thoughts from becoming bad behaviors.
So it's a lower level intervention that's geared just more towards a psychoeducational approach and teaching them affect management, emotional regulation, and coping skills.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, Sammy Hagar is booked for yet another Las Vegas venue, and it's a big one. Review Journal columnist John Caslamidas has more.
Sammy Hagar says there's only one way to rock. But he's played a bunch of places in Las Vegas just in the last 8 weeks. Sunday, he's at Allegiant Stadium for the Raiders-Bengals game. He's playing at halftime. This comes on the heels of his residency at the Strat Theater, which came on the heels of a performance at Bear Park on the Strip, which came on the heels of many appearances at his Cabo Wabo Club at Miracle Mile Shops. Of this show Sunday, he says simply, "I'm nervous."
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us at the Las Vegas Review Journal, happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.